I used to rank my web design clients by 3 criteria. Number 1, did I enjoy working with this client? Number 2, is the work profitable? And number 3, is the work portfolio worthy? Will I be proud to show it off to people? If my client or project didn't meet at least 2 of these 3 criteria, I wouldn't take them on. So that was my client qualification process. That was what determined who I worked with and who I didn't. And for a time, that worked quite well. But over time, I realized that this way of working with other people wasn't really conducive of the best projects or the best working relationships. Because if you think about it, it was very me-centric. Will I find this work enjoyable? Will it be profitable for me? Will it make me look good? Can I put it in my portfolio? Can you see the problem with this? I mean, don't get me wrong, these are good questions to ask. Everybody should have some kind of qualification process that those clients go through before they take them on. But what I've found a lot more useful these days is to put all those questions aside for one moment and ask just one question instead. And that question is, how can I help you? Yes, we are running a business and we want to be profitable, but also we're in the service industry, right? We are serving people. So it makes sense to ask, how can I help you? And I mean that sincerely, to sit down and really ask yourself, how can I help this person who is in front of me now? How can I best serve them? And you might be thinking, okay, that's a nice thing to do, but how am I going to pay my bills if the client hasn't got any money, etc., etc. But what I found is that if you really want to help somebody, you're probably going to enjoy working with them. If you really want to help them, you will be able to add value, and therefore the project will inherently be profitable, or at least will have the chance of becoming profitable at some point. In any case, you'll develop a relationship with that business that will come back to you and pay you dividends in the future for that relationship. And lastly, if you take a personal interest in the work because you want to help the person, it's probably going to be portfolio worthy, right? It's not just a transaction. You're getting involved in it, so the work that you're doing, you're going to be proud of. So the next time a prospective customer comes your way, don't get so bogged down in making money from it or thinking about whether the work's going to look good on you. Start by asking, do I want to help this person? And if so, how can I go about doing that? And all of those other questions will fade away as you develop a proper working relationship with somebody. As always, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. How do you score your clients and projects? How do you decide whether you're going to take on new work or not? And what are the things that you look for in the projects that you work on? Let me know in the comments.